Hey, what's going on? My YouTube's really glitchy right now. I'm trying to figure out. I've got 3 live events working and I only need one. There we go. That should be the live one. Oh, YouTube. So we got it open. Let's get this to Gene. So it came down. It was at 25.70. Now we're opening at 25.35. $25.40. It's hard to say. Daily's inside the previous candle, so gap down in. Now it's coming back into resistance, so watch for rejection, I guess. But it had some good volume on the last 3 candles. See how the other miners are doing too. Previous low breaks, I would sell it in the open. Right, I would be out. I'd be scared to hold on for a downfall. The previous low break had the gap down, and then the bearish retracement back into resistance, and then the rejection. Well, depending on what time frame, I would use previous lows as my resistance. So then looking at the 60-minute, it doesn't look half bad. This just looks like a head fake. So watch for support. Yeah, previous highs was the resistance. That's where I had 25.62. But now it's breaking into previous lows, so I got resistance all the way up. Looking for a bounce on the 60-minute chart. Gonna pop up. Now it's closing all the way in. Looks like a reverse head and shoulders head fake. Left shoulder head, right shoulder scenario. See where support is. Watch for previous low breaks on the daily. 25.50 was previous low. 24.50. $24.86. See what else is going on out there. JNUC's got to hold that right shoulder. Could come down into the gap down here. So right shoulder swing. Little slingshot move. See what happens. It's got to hold here on that 34 and the 60-minute. Doesn't look like it's going to do it. See if it'll come back in the 24.20. Another 50 cents. It's a bearish piercing pattern. If this whole pattern fails, this will be a bearish piercing pattern. But right now I'm looking at a reverse head and shoulders, right shoulder slingshot move. Slingshot move. I'm going to take that right shoulder and then sling it back as hard as I can before they let it rip. Still holding the 34. See some. I don't see any big movement on the miners, so I'm going to go back to the 52-week highs. I looked at this Vino. Watch for a Vino on a previous high break on a daily. Avio Pharmaceuticals. Looks like a 420. 4 o'clock break. Monthly looks good. Might come into a double top, so watch that as well. VSTM, this is Maria's. Eyeballed that one. Closing on its highs. LCMT, liquid metal. JNUC's trying to bounce. Ballard Power, BLDP, looks like a previous high break on the monthly. PLFS, let's try and got a previous break coming. 52-week highs. Good scan they have. I imagine if it didn't break this Friday, we're going to put a double top in on EXLLF. So make sure this breaks out, makes a new high. Otherwise, I think it'll come back in. It's going to, if it doesn't break, it'll close a double top. See what happens with JNUG. Hang on a second. JNUG's bouncing. Let's take a look. See if we can get oversold situation across that 8. Oh my God, it's so sensitive. CYXI 52-week high head fake. See what happens. No volume on that one. JNUG's not trying to get over that 8. It's getting rejected. And L and K. It's a popper today. These are pharmaceuticals. Previous high break on Novan. Sounds like a killer drug. AVDM, watch out for a previous high break. The monthly looks great for a break. Also need volume. Novan looks primed and ready. It's on its highs, low volume. Closing on its highs, RGLS. Looks for a previous high break right here. Daily chart, boom, boom. Still working JNUG. Over the 8 into the 13. Let's see what happens. If it hits the 13, comes back into support on the 8, then I got support building. RGLS, Regulus. Holding 25 on JNUG. See all these are closing on theirs. This one looks good for previous break. We got the bullish consolidation. RIGL, pharmaceuticals, previous high break at 257. I would watch for that. Previous high break coming on ADXS. Boom, boom. These look good. Looking like a little Friday money. Using on their highs. Need volume. TRIL looks like it's primed and ready to pop. Into the 13 now for JNUG, into resistance, previous lows. So let's find those. It's going to be working it for a while on JNUG. Got slam downs into over the 8, into the 13, back into the 8 for support. Let's find it. The opposing point so we can find trend. Oh, what's up, Jasper? Yeah, it is. coming into support for the trend on the 1 minute. So let's find it, find that volume. Here comes the volume. Watch for the turn. I need a reversal, 2-bar reversal, some kind of reversal bar, maybe even a 3-bar reversal. Maybe it comes down to a double bottom. If the double bottom doesn't hold, then it's off and running downstairs. It's for another step down. It's got to hold support. Got to hold support. Look at these charts for Poloniex, Jasper. Got to get your stuff set up. JNUG's got to hold. Oh, I think I just ruined it. LAB, is that gas again? Previous low did not hold. JNUG may be coming in the rest of the day if it doesn't want to wake up. I got breaking down the 60-minute chart. 2420. Let's see if it'll hold there for the last ditch effort before the pattern breaks. I wish I can have more than one portfolio open on MedVed. I'm gonna have to see if I can try to get that accomplished, because I want to know what Poloniex is doing. I want to know what Bittrex is doing. I want to watch my 52-week highs all at the same time with my miners. Closing on their highs. Lithium waking up today. SVB, hit a high and came back in. No volume. Biotech. Previous high break coming for Maria. Looks like 80, 60, 65, 67, 81. Take that previous high out. It's a daily chart. Monthly chart looks great for a pop. JNUG, see if it'll come down. 2420 before I would get really scared if I was holding. That is a head fake until the pattern breaks, which 2420, I think that would be my hold, but the right shoulder's on, and the reverse head and shoulders usually just scare the crap out of everybody, so I'm expecting that to swing down pretty hard and fast. I don't know any hurricane plays. Little Friday sell-off for JNUG, that's for sure. Let's see if it'll hit 2420. We got to get a turn. Let's see if we can find it. Not much of a step down on the last break. So let's find a turn in this thing. Back through resistance. Let's see if we can do it that 1 minute. See if it's had enough. Got to get above the 8, over the 13 this time. Into previous lows, right up that range, make a base, then continue on above 25. There she is, coming back through resistance. Oh man, this thing's so sensitive. 1 minute chart. I got a double bottom coming out of an oversold situation. So we'll see what happens here. 2-bar reversal, 2-bar reversal, double bottom. You can see it clearly on the RSI. Through resistance back into the 13. Let's see if we can get support over the 13 this time. Over the 8, into the 13, over the 13, back into support. Watch for the rejections. LACDF. Lithium taking a previous high break at 117. I would watch that. Airbus taking a previous high break on the monthly. Coming back into oversold, watch for previous low breaks. Not much of a spike low, so I'm thinking it's going to come back in. Could be a short day for miners. Bottom held, and see if over time it can get through the 8 for support first. Over the 13 for JNUG. Let's see if I can come back in. Second Century. I need volume, but a previous high break would be nice. Monthly looks good. I got a spike high on the monthly though. It's got to hold support all the way through. Weekly chart. At a spike high. So it's got to take out that spike high. Hold support here, ride it on up to spike high, 280 or so. Make sure that it pops. The monthly's been crossing over the 34 for about 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Yeah, that's a spike high. So it's probably going to have to gather its legs. So hold support on that weekly. The weekly 8 is probably the most important of my indications. Above below the 34 and the 8. So stay above the 8 to keep your trend above that 34. But a pop across that even level there could get you to that spike high again for a double top. Could just be an elaborate head fake. It's got legs. I think it looks good. It's just got to hold support, that's all. It's always the case. I'm looking for a J curve on JNUG. I got support working. I'm above the 8, above the 13 now, and you can see the J curve coming in, that 8 coming across. As price comes back down into smack it for a nice little splash on the cross. Watch for previous high breaks. Either buy into support or buy the break. See the J curve coming on the 8 over the 13. Watch for a previous high break. Fate. I thought you were giving me hugs and kisses there for a second with Fate. Damn, Maria. Therapeutics. You like those biomedical bio stocks, huh? Watch for JNUG for a previous break. It's going to break into previous lows. Over the 8, over the 13, back into support. Watch for the J curve splash and the pop. Pop back into the 34. So it could be just a 20 center. But watch it. I got oversold situation coming out. It's got to hold. Coming in for the splash. Fate, I mean, it's got previous breaks coming. The previous high breaks at 6, a downward trend line, more like 5. 5, I would go with 5 because of the emotional spot on the chart. I've got a reversal bar working on JNUG, in for the splash, right. Nice little reversal bar would do good. Where's my timing? I lose my timing. I think I lost my timing. Where's my countdown clock? I would look for a 5 o'clock high on, there's a head fake across 5, so it's very emotional. I would look for another cross above. If you're buying into support, that's one thing, but buy the break. You're either buying the break or buying the support. You got support now on the weekly. Daily chart on Fate. Oh, JNUG did not hold. Did a rejection there. Quick one too. Was not looking. Previous low breaks are in effect. Bearish retracing back into resistance. That's your best sell. Did not hold support. Looks like miners are going to be coming back in today. It's on a trend. Your target is 430 or 480. Yeah, that's a good target, but that's where it's going to break too. So maybe shave off your profits and let the free shares ride, or take your core out. There's a previous low breaks on JNUG. Looks like it's going to be having trouble all day. So once it gets in its funk, you let it come all the way in. So it's a huge head fake. It's going to be coming in. Open high, close low. Looking like a little Friday close. Still in a pattern though. That 2440 or 2420 was my final last ditch effort for support. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Monthly chart says 480 is your resistance, but also the big break for the. So watch volume. If you have volume going into resistance, I would hang on. What up, Sluggo? JNUG's having a hard time today, so just to keep you up to speed. SVBL still on its highs. PGLC. Yeah, waiting on reversal. I got the 60-minute open. I'm looking at a reverse head and shoulders, and this is the right shoulder if it holds. The little slingshot move. And here's a half-day chart, so it's got to hold. It's just a head fake for today so far. Is that my nickname now? Rusty Rocks? XXOO. Everything's down, it looks like. JNUG's down 4%. CLF is down. Looks like the Friday doldrums should be on a Monday, but we get it on a Friday. Got a little bounce coming. Let's see what that bounce is doing. Swinging back into resistance. Damn it, JNUG. Make up your mind. You got three bar reversal on JNUG on that little reverse there. Let's see if we can crack 34 this time. Stop messing around. It's a take back Friday, yeah. It's just a Friday sell-off. Watch for the downtrend popping over, price popping over the downtrend on the 1 minute. I think that's our best bet to get support back. Struggling, but I do have an AB bottom now. I'll get the left shoulder head. See if we can get a pop across the 34 back into support on the reverse. Holding the 34 on the upside, getting a base. See what happens. 24.20 was my last line of defense on the reversal. So here it comes. Just another head fake on the downside. So we got a head fake on the open, head fake on the downside, back through resistance. Now we got support coming through the next line. Previous lows. Let's see if it'll pop that 34 back across into support. Here it comes. Boom, boom. Someone's watching. Okay, I got the AB bottom working on JNUG. Yes, it's a right shoulder sling back. Watch the daily chart though. Previous low breaks already broke. That's my last line of defense on the 1 minute, the 60-minute chart. But I have a left shoulder head, right shoulder reversal. If this holds, it's got to get back above into support range though. Maybe a reversal here. Let's keep on that 1 minute for JNUG. Watch that thing do a little dance over resistance. Now I got a left shoulder head on the 1 minute. So watch this come back in for trend. And then we could get a base. Break that base on the upside at about 24.75. Get back above that 25 range. I got a left. Oh my God, come on. Get off of it. There she is. That's so sensitive. Doing a little dance over resistance. The 1-2 punch over the 34 on the 1 minute. Hit into resistance, came back into support. Watch the previous high break. 1-2 punch over resistance. Options are tricky. Stick to the long terms on options, Jasper. Previous high break coming right now. Boom. Pop it. Get a turn on the 1 minute chart. See if we can get back above 25. Breaking into previous lows. Boom, boom. 1-2 punch. Come on. It's not fruit punch. It's the 1-2 punch. Not fruit punch. There she is. Yeah. It's liable to come all the way back in after the $5,000 pop and the lower high put in on Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We got some support on the 1 minute now. It is oversold or overbought. Always mix up. It's overbought now. Watch for the overbought to come back into support, gather its legs, try again, keep going, keep going, keep going. So get the pop, come back in, the pop, come back in. That's probably going to happen all day. So we got a reversal though. We got the bearish piercing pattern all the way down into support. Watch the 8 cross the 34 as price comes down to smack it. Little splash. Stupid. Chinook for the kiss. 8 coming across the 34. Excuse me. Now, I don't see anything on the altcoins, Jasper. I'm going to wait until I can concentrate a little bit better on it. But it's the same scenario on those daily charts. So right now, Note fell is the one that ran last night. BTCD might break previous highs on that monthly chart. That's the only two that I'm curious about. Everything else ran during the week. There's a 1-2 punch coming back into support for the bullish retracement. 8 coming across the 34 now. It's got to hold support always. Find that trend. It's going to turn in this thing before the Friday closes. It's not holding support. Where is the support? Got to find that trend. It's a reverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute. You can see it clearly now. That's the right shoulder coming in for a slingshot move. It's a slingshot move within a slingshot move. You can see the other slingshot longer term is the hourly. Let's get something. FNV. Previous high breaks on the monthly breakout. FNV. FNV. It's a nice monthly chart breakout there. Damn. LABD, yeah, that got crushed. Biotech 3 times. There's the support kicker right there. Bullish piercing pattern. Let's see if this 1 minute chart can close 50% of the previous candle, get that momentum back on that slingshot. Right over the 34. You can see the left. Nice little price pattern formed on the 1 minute chart. Left shoulder, head, had the AB bottom working, 3-bar reversal back into resistance, and then the slingshot, right shoulder, all the way down into support, pop. Classic. Easy peasy on that one. Watch it break previous lows. I got previous low at the 8 into previous lows. It could ride up that range. Let's get over 25 for a weekly close. Boom, boom. Here she is. A little clockwork bottom there. Very nice. LAVU does look a lot better than LABD. Previous high breaks on LABU. That looks promising. I got too much crap on here. Let me erase everything. Very clearly, the 1 minute chart has a reversal price pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder slingshot move. Breaking into previous lows now. So once it breaks into previous lows, it's liable to ride up that range into the next previous lows. 25, 25. See if we can get there. Boom, boom. Thought it was going to be a down day. Now it got a reversal. It's only a 1 minute reversal, so watch for previous low breaks. Especially if it doesn't want to save trend. We're building trend now. Got the higher low. It's going to break that neckline too. Keep this thing running. I was going to take a look at the charts. My cryptos fell asleep this morning. Down, down, down. I'm not seeing anything promising yet. We got to get Bitcoin to reverse first. Dollars down to 91.33. Previous low breaks are in. S&P's down, still working that lower high. Dow Jones working the lower high. It's on a thread. You can see the 8 cross over the 34 for the Dow. Support is on a thread for the Dow. Watch out below if that breaks down. That is a price pattern not to be dealt with on the downside. Could get a nice spike low. NASDAQ working a double top now. It's got to take it out. Crude is off and running. Previous high breaks. Saw that coming. Trying to get to 60. Double top for Google. Still working it. Looks like I got an island top on Apple. Lost its juice. Coming back into support on Apple, so we'll have to see how that holds up. Amazon back and forth, back and forth. It's in a pinch, but it is working that exhaustion move on Amazon. Gold looks like it's coming back in after hitting resistance almost. I needed 1360. 1357, I'll take it. Into resistance. Sell into resistance. 18's holding for silver. Copper looks like I got a 2-bar reversal now. Looks like Thursday's close was a hanging man. You can see it very clearly. 2-bar reversal, hanging man confirmed. Downside. Easy sell. Watch for any kind of bearish retracement back into resistance. Ultimately, we have to take out that top in a timely fashion, or momentum drops, and that's what that's how that happened there. Momentum drop. Gold silver ratio at 74.50. GDX. See these daily charts so far. Looks like it's just coming in, gather its legs. GDXJ might be coming on a 2-bar top if it doesn't recover. Nugget, 2-bar reversal. Dark cloud cover for JNUG. It's got to recover better than it has on the daily chart. First Majestic, pop the 34, coming back into support now. NAK looks like it's losing momentum. It's got a head and shoulders top forming on the daily. Watch for that. Cliffs, hug and support. I got a flat bottom on Cliff, so watch out below. Let it come into previous breaks, previous highs, previous high breaks. Could ride all the way in. The Friday doldrums. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's that 2-bar reversal, dark cloud cover that's been happening for a few days now, and then now we have the lower high. Breaking into previous highs. So once it breaks into previous highs, it's liable to ride that range back into previous highs. So it looks like a drop 35.50. Could be another 700 points, Jasper. And even then, that has to hold because it's got a big top. Not sure about the right shoulder on JNUG anymore, as it's not following the trend. The reversal is slacking. It's got a downward trend line and it is being rejected on. Oh, JNUG. Looks like the panic's in. Let's go back to the 60-minute, make sure we hold support. 25, 24, 25 right there. 24.20 is what it was. Ugh. Oh, everything's just taken back today on the cryptos. Looks like Bitcoin decided to correct. Huge corrections on the cryptos today. After all that building on the daily charts, everything's being knocked back pretty hard. Very hard. Very hard. Every single crypto is being knocked back. Even the ones on the bullish daily charts. Boom. Damn. Even my EOS has taken a previous low break on Bitfinex. Oh well. Gonna be buying that for the year, so no hard feelings. It's my goal for the next few months to see how much money I can get into these cryptos anyways. It's just so much fun to trade, and it's 24/7, so if you like trading, everything's being knocked back. What's going on with JNUG 1 minute? We holding pattern yet? Oh, smack that thing. Damn. So much for the 1 minute on the JNUG reversal. Got a bearish retracement back into resistance right now. It's got to hold. So far, we got a double bottom working. Just a slight higher low. It's got to hold that line there. Let it come back in. Ah, all the bullish ones got knocked back hard. Cryptos. Come on, cryptos. Something wicked today. Might not be a good day to trade on a Friday close. Oh my God. Everything got smacked hard. I'm trading the open and I'm getting smacked. smacked around on the cryptos. At the 4-hour chart on cryptos, everything's got a two-bar reversal. 4-hour chart. Yeah, even the bullish ones. XBC is the only one that's poking its head up. XBC. Cryptos. It's got positive volume. It looks like it's going to be short-lived. Our lower high on the 5 minutes got to come into support. See where we're going. It's the only one that popped its head up on this crash. Bitcoin Plus. Not sure why. Very hot. Oh, no. There's some low volume there. Speak of the devil. So I might have to watch this XBC since the daily chart broke into resistance. JNUG's got to hold that support. XBC was the only one with volume on the upside. Now it's coming back into support on that daily pop. Damn. A lot of recovering going on today. Oh, that sucks. Doesn't feel like JNUG's going to hold. Yeah, they'll have those conspiracies running wild, I bet. VSTM, yeah. You called that one a couple of days ago. A few days ago. Bearistam or whatever it was. Yeah, nice reversal. That monthly chart's breaking out. Very good. Very, very good. So the miners are having trouble. Let's go to where we found some of those picks that Maria's talking about. SVSTM on the 52-week scan. We've got Airbus still closing on its highs. That's another one that's broken previous highs on the monthly chart. Other than that, things are off their highs. VSTM might make new highs. I think Maria did call it. She was screaming it on the. It had to be last week. Yeah, Maria called it. It's funny how that works. Yeah, I feel like it's a top too. Hopefully it's short-lived. You know, come back into support real quick, and then hold. Not liking JNUG on the support line there. It's very thin. 60 minutes shows a 2-bar reversal. Not a head fake anymore as the pattern is almost breaking down. Almost. It's not there yet, but A nice price pattern on the top there. Reverse head and shoulders. The right shoulder is that slingshot move, but right now it's hugging support, and I don't think it's going to slingshot at all. Not the way it's going. Got previous lows. Watch for the rejection. This price pattern breakdown will probably be my last bet for the day. If I was trading, I'd be throwing my hands up right now. Previous high break close on VSTM. Watch the previous low breaks. There's the double bottom. Indicator says back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe it's gearing up for another pop across this resistance. Previous low breaks, watch it. Could do one of those stupid whipsaws again, like it did last time, but it didn't hold. OBV's poking its head up, it's oversold. Looks like I got a reversal. Double bottoms in the works. Confirmed. There she goes. Looks like the bottom's holding. Over the 8, into the 13, over the 34. Let's get over the 34 this time. Got a 3-bar reversal right there. Little hammer. Double bottom, 1-minute chart. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, pop. See that indicator coming out of an oversold situation. It's got to make a higher high though. Confirm that bottom. Yeah, I love JNUG. I loved it better before the reverse split though. Doesn't move as well. We had big moves before the reverse split. Now, what is this, a 3% move? It's lame. Thanks, Wall Street. Watch for lithium. That's the only miner that's poked its head up. And I just thought I had volume on it, but it has no volume. Never mind. Can't recommend that without volume. Stay above previous highs if you're in it. I wouldn't buy today if it was me. Friday, I would find support first. I'm worried about previous low breaks all day long, and then just the little head fakes all day long. The opening was the tell, the pop, and then the close back in. That's an exhaustion move if this pattern breaks down. So that's what I'm worried about. It's got to hold support. Otherwise, that pattern on the top is going to break down. So right now you're not at support or resistance. So I wouldn't, yeah, I don't like buying on Friday either. Especially with this little happen. That's a huge head fake. It's got to hold. And I imagine that all day long it's going to try to shake as many people out as possible. Because the long-term chart is bullish. I mean, if you're in it for the long term, then these little daily swings shouldn't hurt you very much. But if you're trading the 1 minute chart, I mean, from 26 to 24, I mean, that's a little long to be holding if you're trading the 1 minute chart. GV. Where is that? GV. Yeah, GV on the monthly previous high break. Poking its head up. I don't see it in the top gainers though. Yeah, they're going to do it all day long, I think. They're going to shake everybody out possible. And GV and USG, that's right. Bill has the USG run for the hurricane play. Yeah, that was good yesterday. Previous high break on USG for the monthly chart. Breaking outside of that pattern, that would be a good run. Yeah, once everyone gets interested, they jerk it back like that. Shake everybody out, take all their money. But aside from all the shenanigans, I would trade the chart. I got a gap at 24.30. If it breaks the gap, make sure that 24.20 holds on the other side of the gap. Otherwise, this pattern's going to fail, and it's a long way down. So we're looking at 22 to 20 if it breaks down. If that breaks down, 22 all the way back to 19, our previous breaks. I would say 20. It's got to reverse. Don't let it close like that. Because look, let's see, let's look at JNUG. If it closes here on a weekly chart, I got a 2-bar reversal on the daily. And then I'll have a rejection on the 34 if it doesn't hold. So if this comes down more, breaks this pattern on the top on the 60-minute, this comes back more, I'm going to put a reversal bar right over resistance on JNUG. It'll liable to come all the way back in next week. Let me read that again. There's a bundle of money in it for me if JNUG. Oh, you're looking for support? I'm looking for support too. 24.20. But it did what it was supposed to do. On the weekly chart, it came into the 34. What I wanted to see a continuation across the 34. But right now, that 34 trend change on a weekly is getting stopped out. And if it comes down a little bit more for a weekly close, we'll put in a falling star. You see the reversal bar forming? It just made a new low. I would stay away. I would steer clear for the next week as well. If this closes a falling star, it's liable to come all the way back into previous breaks, which is for us that 19 that we found. But it did what it was supposed to do. if you were in it on the 19 break, this is where you should be selling, right? Take your profits off the table. There was a warning yesterday about ETFs and trading futures. Oh, if anyone knows Andrew McGuire, the whistleblower for the CFTC, how they were manipulating gold and silver, he put out a tweet yesterday that you should steer clear of gold, silver futures. Make sure you buy physical. So again, this is all speculation for us. The miners is the biggest speculation market out there. Well, now there's the cryptos, so I have to take that back. Cryptos are very highly speculative, very volatile. So the 1 minute chart reversal did not hold it, and you can see now, once those patterns break, the price pattern was bullish. Once that price pattern broke down, you can see how violent it gets when price patterns fail. So I imagine by the end of Friday, it will reverse, but it would just be a bearish retracement back into resistance, as this is looking more and more like a falling star. But it did what it was supposed to do. 18 to 24 was our mark. Went all the way to 26, so that's good. Let it come back in. Friday, too bad it was today. Boom, boom. My feet's still working. Yeah, JDST, you can see it popping here. GDST is a 3 times inverse. Yeah, long term, I would go long term. Previous high breaks on a monthly chart broke on JNUG. Hopefully we don't come all the way back into 19. Let's find a higher low. Let's hold 20. But you can see, I mean, it's pretty obvious. If you didn't realize, if patterns break, $24.20 was my last line of defense. And that did not hold. So, I mean, it could, by the end of the day, just total reverse and just shake everybody out as it's doing now. Big old huge head fake. And someone's on the bid taking it down, taking it down. But I would just wait till the dust settles. $24 is not going to hold either. Damn. Smack that thing. That's what happens when patterns fail. Just got knocked back silly like. There's a reversal there. Did not hold. It just fell apart. With some gusto. I got a 2-bar reversal working on the 1 minute now. But if you're trying to trade it, be careful. 60-minute chart says it's going to be coming back in. That sucks. USLV. Got an alert. USLV. Oh my God. Then my USLV alert went off. Looks like a gap into resistance. It's being knocked back just a tiny bit here. Watch for a continuation on USLV. Might be short-lived though. Everything else is down. You say 20? It'll be between 22.50 and 20. It's got to break into previous highs first. 23 on a half-day chart. 23 is support. Could just be a huge head fake, but just be careful. Knowing me, I would be catching knives all day long, trying to find that bottom. So anyways, I got to cut it short. I got to get to work myself. But watch that J-Nug. Be careful catching knives all day long. It's going to be back and forth, back and forth. Watch that trend. Trend is down from those 2 or 3 bar opening. But if we get a reversal, I mean, I would say wait for a reversal on the longer term charts, and I would say the 60-minute would be a nice reversal to watch for. Catching knives all day long on a 1-minute chart, probably not a good idea, unless you really know what you're doing. Watch for reversal on the 60-minute chart. Let's see how we close for the weekly. Daily showing 2-bar reversal on J-Nug. On the daily, it's got to recover quite a bit. It's just dark cloud cover. It needs to come back in, so allow it to come back in. We need to find a trend on the upswing anyways. Anyways, I gotta go. I appreciate everybody, and thank you, Maria. I'm glad I'm helping you. My viewership is way down. Even my subscribers have jumped ship, but you know, I'm looking for the loyalist. Anyways, the loyalist. Is my feed down? Seriously? What is going on? Looks like my feed's up. It's never my fault, Jasper. I'm not a professional, by the way. It's not my fault. Actually, I'm going to go to work today, and I'm going to have to deal with some problems that probably are my fault, because I got some people very angry. But, you know, when you can't do anything about it, you just got to be real and see where the balls roll. But yeah, I got to go to work and deal with some problems. Let's find some trend on JNUG. I pissed some people off seriously yesterday, right at the close. It's not my fault, damn it. I didn't do it. Well, I sell these stupid sheds for the boss man, and he gives me a flat fee, and then I have my other things going on. So it's a perfect little setup for me. I sell these sheds so I can get a small income. I can sit at the main office and sell my e-juice and sell my websites, trade all day. You can do that as well. But these people ordered a building. They want it delivered right away, so we got it next day delivery. And the MF didn't mention that we needed a 4-wheel drive to get back into his property. So the building came back. He shows up at closing, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do for you. Everything's closed. So he's all pissed off. I'll probably have to go deal with a cancellation today. But people don't like to be told no. No, I can't help you. No, there's nothing we can do. So, of course, he starts laying into me, trying to get a rise out of me. And I was like, I got groceries in the hand. I'm going to go cook dinner. I do not care about your little building right now. So he's pissed. I know it. And I got to go deal with it. Yeah. Telling girls a no, they get angry. I was a bartender. Telling a woman no, you cannot have it. When they order a drink, no, they get pissed. It's fun to see the reaction, though. Fun. JNUG does not feel good. So watch that daily chart on JNUG. Let it come back in. It's not personal. Just let it come back in. I got a 2-bar reversal working on the daily chart. So seriously, women do not like to be told no. That is a fact. Try telling a woman no. I think it's fun. So good job on VSTM. That is going to break previous highs. So enjoy that. That's going to be nice. Previous high breaks on VSTM. Anyways, I got to go. I got to do some laundry. I got to do some dishes. I got to cook breakfast. I got to get more coffee, blah, blah, blah. And I have an hour to do it. So I'll see you guys. I appreciate every one of you. Let me know what's going on out there. And I'll try to do a weekly chart review before too late on Sunday evening. So I'll see you guys. I get told all the time, no. So I'm used to it. I brush it off. I brush it off my shoulders. I gotta go. I'll see you guys. We'll get a chat room soon. I need some time to do it, but the chat room's coming, so we can do this all day long. I'll see ya.